Anticipated 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators by Q4 2026. Introduction. As TikTok solidifies its position as a powerhouse in the social media landscape, projections indicate a significant revenue increase for its creators across various sectors including entertainment, e-commerce, and digital marketing. By Q4 2026, TikTok creators are anticipated to experience a 50% surge in revenue driven by an impressive growth trajectory in the platform's advertising revenue, which is expected to escalate from $4 billion in 2022 to approximately $16 billion by 2026. This report delves into the dynamics of this anticipated growth, the competitive landscape, and its implications for creators and brands alike. Revenue growth projections. According to Statista, TikTok's advertising revenue is on a robust growth path, projected to double by 2024 and nearly quadruple by 2026. This surge highlights the platform's increasing appeal to marketers aiming to connect with younger audiences, particularly Gen Z. The unique nature of TikTok's content, characterized by short, engaging videos, facilitates rapid virality, making it an ideal platform for brands seeking to enhance visibility and engagement. Advertising revenue breakdown. 2022, $4 billion in global ad revenues. 2024, expected to double to $8 billion. 2026, projected to reach approximately $16 billion. This escalation in advertising revenue is expected to significantly benefit TikTok creators as brands invest more in influencer partnerships and advertising campaigns on the platform. Market dynamics. Research from eMarketer underscores the competitive landscape surrounding TikTok. If the platform faces regulatory challenges or potential bans, competitors such as Meta and YouTube stand to gain a substantial share of the reallocated advertising dollars. The report indicates that these platforms could capture about 50% of the advertising revenue currently allocated to TikTok, underscoring the stakes involved in the platform's continued operation in the U.S. market. Implications of a TikTok ban. 1. Market redistribution. A potential ban on TikTok could lead to significant shifts in advertising strategies, with brands reallocating budgets to other platforms, primarily Meta and YouTube. 2. Creator migration. Creators may seek alternative platforms to maintain their income, leading to a fragmented digital landscape where influencer marketing strategies need re-evaluation. Creator engagement and brand partnerships. TikTok's effectiveness in fostering creator engagement has made it a vital platform for brands targeting younger demographics. Influencer marketing on TikTok has proven effective, with brands like Netflix successfully utilizing the platform through partnerships and viral challenges. The platform's high engagement rates enable brands to reach millions of potential customers rapidly, creating a compelling case for increased advertising investment. Case study: Netflix. Netflix has emerged as a leading brand on TikTok, leveraging the platform's influencer ecosystem to promote its content. By engaging with creators and encouraging user participation through challenges, Netflix has significantly increased its visibility and brand awareness among younger viewers. Common key points from sources. Surge in revenue. All sources agree on the impending revenue growth for TikTok creators, with expectations of a 50% increase in earnings due to heightened advertising investments. Strategic importance. The strategic role of TikTok in digital marketing is a recurring theme, with brands increasingly recognizing the platform's potential to engage younger audiences effectively. Impact of potential ban. The possibility of a TikTok ban raises questions about the future of influencer marketing and the redistribution of advertising dollars among competing platforms. Differences between sources. While Statista focuses on the numerical growth of TikTok's advertising revenue, eMarketer emphasizes competitive implications and potential shifts in market share if TikTok were to be banned. Additionally, Upgrow.io discusses the broader implications for digital marketing strategies, suggesting that changes in TikTok's operational status could lead to a re-evaluation of influencer marketing approaches across platforms.
Timeline of events.
1. 2020 to 2021, TikTok experiences explosive growth, becoming the most downloaded app globally and capturing a significant share of digital advertising spending. 2. 2022, TikTok generates $4 billion in global ad revenue. 3. 2024, projected ad revenue is expected to double, indicating growing acceptance of TikTok as a key marketing channel. 4. Q4 2026, anticipated 50% revenue increase for TikTok creators coincides with nearly quadrupled ad revenue, suggesting a lucrative environment for content creators.
Conclusion.
The trajectory of TikTok indicates a promising future for creators, fueled by rising advertising revenue and the platform's unique ability to engage audiences effectively. As brands continue to invest in TikTok for their marketing strategies, the anticipated 50% revenue surge for creators could reshape the influencer marketing landscape.
However, the competitive environment remains dynamic,
with potential regulatory challenges looming that could impact TikTok's operations and the broader digital marketing ecosystem. In summary, TikTok's growth not only enhances the earning potential for its creators but also transforms the way brands approach digital marketing, particularly in targeting younger demographics.
The next few years will be crucial in determining the platform's sustainability and its creators' success in an ever-evolving digital landscape.
The anticipated 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators across entertainment, e-commerce, and digital marketing by Q4 2026 presents several counterintuitive insights that challenge conventional assumptions about social media monetization and creator economies. 1. Creator earnings versus platform profits. One might assume that as TikTok's ad revenue increases, a significant portion would directly benefit creators. However, the reality is that while creators are expected to see a 50% increase in earnings, this may not proportionally match TikTok's quadrupling ad revenue from $4 billion in 2022 to approximately $16 billion by 2026. This discrepancy suggests that the platform's profitability can grow at a much faster rate than the income for individual creators, potentially leading to a more competitive and unequal landscape within the creator economy.
2. Advertising efficiency. TikTok's rise in advertising revenue is attributed to its unique ability to foster virality, making it an appealing choice for brands looking to engage younger demographics. However, this could lead to a saturation effect where too many brands compete for attention, diminishing the effectiveness of individual campaigns over time. This counters the assumption that increased investment in advertising on a viral platform will always yield higher returns for brands, as consumer fatigue and oversaturation may reduce engagement levels. 3. Impact of potential regulation. The reports highlight that if TikTok were to be banned, platforms like Meta and YouTube would likely capture a substantial share, up to 50% of the reallocated ad dollars. This suggests that the competitive advantage TikTok currently holds with its unique format and audience engagement could vanish overnight, leading to a scenario where the expected revenue growth does not materialize if regulatory challenges arise. This counters the assumption that TikTok's growth trajectory is secure and immune to external pressures, pointing to the volatility of social media platforms. 4. Shift in marketing strategies. While TikTok is becoming a preferred channel for reaching Gen Z audiences, the potential for a ban or regulatory scrutiny could push brands to explore alternative platforms more aggressively. This could lead to a diversification of marketing strategies rather than an increased focus on TikTok, contradicting the notion that a single platform will dominate advertising strategies moving forward. Brands might scatter their marketing dollars across multiple platforms, seeking to mitigate risk rather than concentrating their efforts on TikTok. 5. Creator dependency on platform stability. Creators may feel optimistic about the projected revenue surge, but their dependence on TikTok's continued success poses risks. The platform's operational changes or regulatory threats could lead to significant shifts in how creators earn and engage with their audiences. This challenges the assumption that creators can rely on stable income from a rapidly growing platform, highlighting the precarious nature of creator economies in the face of external disruptions.
6. Changing consumer behavior. The unique virality of TikTok videos creates a perception that brands can effortlessly reach vast audiences. However, as consumers become accustomed to this format, their expectations may shift, leading to potential diminishing returns on investment for brands. The idea that TikTok will continually provide a fresh and engaged audience contradicts the reality that consumer engagement can evolve, requiring brands to adapt their strategies continually. 7. E-commerce dynamics. The expected revenue surge in e-commerce tied to TikTok's influence may not solely benefit creators. While TikTok Shop has garnered attention, it could also lead to increased competition among creators, potentially driving down individual earnings as more users enter the space. This counters the assumption that all creators will benefit equally from the platform's e-commerce growth, suggesting a more competitive environment where only a few may thrive. 8. Influencer marketing evolution. As brands increasingly look to TikTok for influencer partnerships, the nature of influencer marketing may evolve. The expectation that TikTok creators will dominate this space overlooks the possibility that brands might begin to diversify their influencer strategies across platforms, leading to a fragmentation of audience engagement and creator income. This suggests that the influencer landscape could become more complex and competitive, challenging the notion of TikTok as the sole or primary venue for influencer marketing. In conclusion, while the anticipated 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators appears promising, several counterintuitive elements suggest that this growth may not unfold as straightforwardly as anticipated. The interplay between platform stability, regulatory risks, consumer behavior, and competitive dynamics highlights the complexities of the digital marketing landscape and the creator economy, warranting a more nuanced understanding of TikTok's future in the advertising ecosystem. The report on the anticipated 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators by Q4 2026 highlights a dynamic and rapidly evolving digital landscape, particularly within the realms of entertainment, e-commerce, and digital marketing. While many might focus on the overall growth figures and the implications for creators, there are several critical nuances and overlooked aspects that merit deeper exploration. 1. The role of virality in revenue growth. One of the key factors driving the projected revenue surge for TikTok creators is the platform's unique ability to foster virality. The report mentions how TikTok's algorithm can propel content to massive audiences almost overnight. This characteristic is not just a byproduct of the platform's design, it is fundamental to how brands can leverage TikTok for marketing. Significance. The virality aspect is significant because it differentiates TikTok from other social media platforms. For brands, this means that a relatively small investment can lead to outsized returns if a campaign is executed correctly. This potential for rapid engagement can create a feedback loop where successful campaigns lead to increased ad spend, further enhancing creator revenues. 2. Implications of competitive dynamics. The report notes that should TikTok face a ban, platforms like Meta and YouTube are positioned to capture a substantial portion of the reallocated advertising dollars. However, the potential shifts in market share among these platforms are often viewed only from a financial perspective. Significance. Understanding the broader implications of competitive dynamics is crucial. A shift in ad dollars might not only affect financial projections but could also alter content strategies across platforms. For instance, if Instagram or YouTube were to gain a significant influx of TikTok's audience, their algorithms would likely shift to accommodate this new user base, which could impact the types of content that thrive on these platforms. Creators and brands must remain agile in adapting to these changes, which can affect long-term strategy and positioning. 3. The importance of Gen Z engagement. The report highlights TikTok's efficacy in connecting brands with Gen Z. While this demographic is certainly a focal point, the implications of this engagement extend beyond immediate financial gains. Significance. Engaging Gen Z is not just about capitalizing on their spending power today, it's about establishing long-term brand loyalty. Brands that successfully connect with Gen Z on TikTok may cultivate a customer base that continues to support them as these individuals enter higher earning brackets. This demographics' preferences and behaviors could shape future marketing strategies, making TikTok's role in shaping these trends paramount. 4. The evolution of influencer marketing. The anticipated revenue increase signals not only growth for creators but also a potential evolution in influencer marketing. The report indicates that brands are increasingly turning to TikTok to reach younger audiences, which could lead to new norms in influencer partnerships. Significance: the evolution of influencer marketing practices on TikTok could set precedents for other platforms. As brands learn what works on TikTok, they may begin to apply these strategies elsewhere, fostering a more integrated approach to influencer marketing across platforms. This could lead to a shift in how influencers are compensated, the types of content they create, and the metrics used to measure success. 5. Regulatory environment and its uncertainties. While the report discusses the potential ban of TikTok and its implications for competitors, it is essential to consider the broader regulatory environment in which TikTok operates. Significance: the uncertainty surrounding TikTok's regulatory status can introduce volatility into marketing strategies. Brands and creators may find themselves in a precarious position where investments in TikTok-driven campaigns could be jeopardized overnight. This creates an atmosphere of risk, necessitating a more diversified approach to marketing that spans multiple platforms. Understanding the regulatory landscape will be crucial for brands as they navigate this evolving scenario. 6. Diversity of revenue streams for creators. The report emphasizes the surge in ad revenue but overlooks the potential for creators to diversify their income beyond ad revenue, such as through merchandise sales, brand partnerships, and live streaming events. Significance: by focusing solely on advertising revenue, the report may underrepresent the holistic financial ecosystem available to creators on TikTok. As creators build their brands, they can explore various revenue streams that capitalize on their audience engagement. This diversification can lead to more stable incomes and can buffer against the volatility of ad revenue, especially in the context of regulatory uncertainties. 7. The shift toward e-commerce integration. As TikTok expands its role in e-commerce, the integration of shopping features directly into the platform presents another layer of opportunity for creators and brands. Significance: the ability for creators to sell products directly through TikTok can revolutionize the way consumers interact with brands. It blends entertainment and commerce, potentially leading to impulsive buying behaviors among users. Creators who can adeptly navigate this space will likely see significant revenue increases as they can monetize their influence in new ways. The implications for traditional e-commerce models are profound, suggesting a shift toward more social and interactive shopping experiences. 8. The impact of user-generated content (UGC). While the report highlights brand partnerships with creators, the role of user-generated content in fostering brand loyalty and engagement is often understated. Significance: UGC acts as a powerful testament to brand authenticity and can significantly influence consumer purchasing decisions. As brands increasingly leverage UGC in their marketing strategies, creators who produce authentic and relatable content will become even more valuable. This shift could lead to an environment where the relationship between brands and creators is more collaborative, focusing on the creator's unique voice rather than just brand messaging. Conclusion: the anticipated 50% revenue surge for TikTok creators is a harbinger of significant changes in the digital marketing landscape. While the report captures essential growth metrics and strategic shifts, the nuances discussed above provide a deeper understanding of the implications for creators, brands, and the broader digital ecosystem. Recognizing these elements will be vital for stakeholders looking to navigate the complexities of the evolving marketplace effectively. As TikTok continues to shape the future of content creation and consumption, those who adapt to these dynamics will be best positioned to thrive. 1. Revenue growth projections. The anticipated revenue surge for TikTok creators projected to be a 50% increase by Q4 2026 is closely tied to the platform's advertising revenue growth. Statista forecasts that TikTok's advertising revenue will nearly quadruple from $4 billion in 2022 to approximately $16 billion by 2026. This growth signals a significant shift in marketing strategies, with brands increasingly recognizing TikTok's potential to engage younger audiences, particularly Gen Z. The implications of this trend are vast, as creators will benefit from increased brand partnerships and monetization opportunities, enhancing their financial viability on the platform. 2. Market dynamics and competitive landscape. The potential impact of a TikTok ban in the US demonstrates the highly competitive nature of the social media landscape. eMarketer's analysis indicates that if TikTok were to be banned, platforms like Meta and YouTube would likely capture about 50% of the diverted ad dollars, showcasing the fierce rivalry among social media giants for advertising revenue and user engagement. This highlights the strategic importance of TikTok in the digital marketing ecosystem and raises questions about the sustainability of its growth amid regulatory challenges. 3. Creator engagement and viral potential. TikTok's unique ability to foster virality and high engagement rates sets it apart from other social media platforms. The platform's format allows content to spread rapidly, making it a valuable tool for brands looking to connect with younger demographics. Successful case studies such as Netflix's influencer partnerships and viral challenges illustrate how brands can effectively leverage TikTok to enhance brand visibility and drive consumer engagement. As creators become more adept at harnessing TikTok's features, their influence and earning potential will likely increase. Reshaping the landscape of influencer marketing. For regulatory challenges and future implications, the looming threat of regulatory actions against TikTok poses significant risks to its future growth and the stability of creator revenue streams. As highlighted, potential bans could lead to major shifts in advertising strategies, prompting brands to reassess their marketing allocations across various platforms. The uncertainty surrounding TikTok's operational status could also lead to a re-evaluation of influencer marketing strategies, as brands may seek alternative platforms for engagement. This evolving landscape necessitates adaptability from both creators and marketers, making it crucial to stay informed about regulatory developments and their potential impact on digital marketing strategies. In conclusion, the anticipated revenue surge for TikTok creators is a result of a confluence of factors, including robust advertising growth, competitive dynamics, creator engagement potential, and regulatory challenges. Understanding these elements will be key for stakeholders in navigating the future of digital marketing within the evolving landscape of social media. 1. The rise of Facebook and social media advertising. 2004 to 2016, the early 2000s marked the emergence of Facebook as a dominant social media platform. By 2012, Facebook had gone public and began to significantly monetize its platform through advertising, leveraging user data to target ads effectively. Revenue surged as brands recognized the potential of social media advertising, particularly among younger demographics. By 2016, Facebook's ad revenue exceeded $26 billion, showcasing a similar trajectory to TikTok's anticipated growth in creator revenue and ad spending. 2. YouTube's monetization strategy. 2007 to 2012, YouTube launched its partner program in 2007, allowing content creators to earn revenue from ads displayed on their videos. This move transformed YouTube into a lucrative platform for creators, much like TikTok is doing today. By 2012, YouTube had paid out over $1 billion to its creators, indicating a strong relationship between platform growth and creator earnings. The rapid growth of YouTube's ad revenue mirrors the expected surge for TikTok creators as brands increasingly invest in influencer marketing. 3. Instagram influencer marketing boom. 2014 to 2019, Instagram's introduction of sponsored posts and stories turned it into a key player in influencer marketing. The platform experienced exponential growth in ad revenue as brands sought to leverage influencers to reach engaged audiences. By 2019, influencer marketing on Instagram had become a billion-dollar industry paralleling TikTok's emerging creator economy. The strategic partnerships between brands and influencers on Instagram reflect the dynamics anticipated for TikTok's creator ecosystem in the coming years. The future outlook for TikTok creators is exceptionally promising, with a projected 50% revenue surge across entertainment, e-commerce, and digital marketing by Q4 2026. This forecast is indicative of TikTok's growing importance and influence in the digital landscape, particularly as its advertising revenue is expected to increase from $4 billion in 2022 to approximately $16 billion by 2026. This substantial growth reflects not only the platform's rapid expansion but also its ability to attract marketers seeking to engage younger audiences, particularly Gen Z. Key predictions. 1. Ad revenue growth. TikTok's advertising revenue is set to nearly quadruple, highlighting its effectiveness as a marketing channel. Brands are increasingly recognizing TikTok's potential for virality and high engagement, making it a critical component of their advertising strategies. 2. Creator earnings surge. As ad investments grow, creators on TikTok are expected to see a 50% increase in their earnings. This will be driven by the platform's enhanced monetization features and a greater share of advertising dollars flowing to creators, reinforcing the creator economy. 3. Shift in advertising strategies. If TikTok faces regulatory challenges or bans, competitors like Meta and YouTube are poised to capture significant portions of the reallocated advertising dollars. This potential shift in the competitive landscape could lead to changes in how brands approach influencer marketing and digital advertising strategies. For e-commerce integration, the integration of e-commerce features within TikTok is likely to evolve, with brands increasingly utilizing the platform for direct sales. TikTok Shop and live shopping features will play a crucial role in driving sales for brands and creators alike, bolstering revenue streams. 5. Continued engagement with younger audiences. TikTok's unique ability to connect with Gen Z and younger demographics will remain a key selling point for brands. As digital natives continue to favor platforms that offer authentic and engaging content, TikTok is well positioned to capitalize on this trend. 6. Influencer marketing evolution. The landscape of influencer marketing will continue to evolve, with TikTok creators becoming central figures in brand strategies. Brands will increasingly partner with creators to launch campaigns that resonate with target audiences, leveraging TikTok's viral nature for maximum impact. 7. Diversification of content. The types of content that perform well on TikTok are expected to diversify. While entertainment will remain a staple, there will be an increase in educational, informative, and niche content that attracts specific audience segments, allowing creators to cater to diverse interests. 8. Platform innovations. TikTok is likely to introduce new features and tools that enhance user engagement and creator monetization. This could include improved analytics for creators, more sophisticated advertising options for brands, and additional interactive elements to boost viewer participation. 9. Global expansion. TikTok's expansion into new markets will drive further growth. As the platform gains traction in regions where internet access is increasing, the potential for creator revenue and brand partnerships will expand significantly. 10. Regulatory landscape. The future of TikTok will also be shaped by regulatory considerations. Depending on how global governments address data privacy and content moderation, TikTok could experience either growth or significant challenges that could impact creator earnings and advertising strategies. In summary, the future for TikTok creators looks bright, with a projected surge in revenue driven by increased advertising investments, evolving e-commerce integrations, and a strong connection to younger audiences. However, the dynamic nature of the digital landscape means that both opportunities and challenges will arise, necessitating adaptability from creators and brands alike. As TikTok continues to innovate and expand,
It is likely to solidify its position as a leading platform in the digital marketing and creator economy.